and welcome to Games Radar. I'm Zoe and I'm here with Sam, who's been playing Hitman 2. So, Hitman 2, talk us through what you were doing exactly.
So, for this game, we're actually going to Miami, and it's utterly beautiful. If you thought the first game from IO in this new rebooted franchise was pretty, you just wait until you see the neons and the sort of beautiful blue hues of Miami, because it is absolutely picturesque. But for this demo, I was tasked with taking out a father and daughter. Unfortunately, I only got to take out the daughter in this demo, but she happens to be like an F1 driver. So the whole thing is taking place in this sort of F1 festival environment. And to start off with, I had to go get a security guard's outfit in order to be able to get into the VIP area, in order to get access to the mechanic, who was like a stand-in for the day, so no one really knew what he looked like. So, you know,
luckily
opportunity. So then I got him and followed him around into a bar, dressed as a barman this time, blending in as you did in the last game, sort of watching everything happen. And then eventually he left his glass of wine unattended, so I slipped him a little bit of the old poison.
A little bit creepy, but yeah, sure, that's fine.
He's got to go, I need that outfit. So he ended up vomiting in the bathroom, and I snapped his neck and stole his clothes.
Oh, so you just killed him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He was, you know, he was going to die anyway. He'd been poisoned, so I'm just doing him a service. But what was great was then I could then get into the garage where this lady was about to do a pit stop. And tampered with some of her equipment to the point where I actually got to detonate an explosive on her car as she was going around the track for a nice explosive finale.
Amazing. So security cameras are back as well.
Yep.
And also, there's not only them to contend with, but the security guards, you mentioned, we were chatting about this earlier, of course. The security guards notice that you're not one of them. So how do you get around that?
So there's much more interaction with the crowds this time around. Like, if you're a security guard in the last game and in this game, like if someone who's also a security guard sees you, they're like, hang on a minute, you're not one of us. So you can actually blend with the crowds this time, a little bit like old Assassin's Creed games. If you move among the thick crowds, like it's harder for them to see your face, or you can kind of turn away, make sure your body's not like towards them so they can't see that you're not one of them.
So what surprised you about Hitman 2?
Well, in all the trailers that they've showed off, it's all been about sort of the new moves that you can use, like hitting someone with a fish or being able to throw items and stuff like that. But the demo did feel a little bit safe. It was still the same sort of poison mechanics, you know, dragging bodies through the thing, which is all very classic Hitman, but I thought there would be a little bit more like gameplay tweaks in this sort of early section.
So opportunities, they were obviously a big part of the first game, but they're coming back in Hitman 2?
Yeah, it's brilliant, as you'd expect, sort of in this world that's like so much more busy than any other Hitman game so far. There are so many more conversations that you can overhear. One of the ones I heard involved a pink flamingo costume that had been stolen by someone. So I can just imagine Hitman running around this sort of very aloof F1 party dressed as a giant pink flamingo, and it being very funny. But yeah, it sounds like the world is like very alive, much more AI driven, like there's more personalities in the characters that you can see. It's not just sort of repeated just NPCs filling the world. They have like more stories to tell and more people to follow and interact with and discover. So I'm very excited to see what the full Miami is going to be like.
Sweet, excellent. Thanks for chatting to me about it. I'll try not to. Oh my god, it looks like he's shooting me in the head. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Thanks for watching.
We live in a world of assassins. And the best of them all is Agent 47.